Hello Math 500, this is reteaching 112. Finding the least common multiple of two numbers. List multiples of each number and find the first number of both lists that are the same. You can use a multiplication table to locate multiples. The example says, find the least common multiple, or LCM, of 5 and 7. Look down the 5s and 7 columns, find the first number that is the same in both columns. 35. So, for the practice it says, find the least common multiple, LCM, of each pair of numbers. You might not have a multiplication table at your house. So how are we going to do this? So, for multiples, so for 4 and 9, these aren't the factors that fit in. This isn't 1 and blah, 2 and. This is multiplying out. When I teach LCMs, multiples, we've eaten M&Ms before to talk about multiplying out. So that M, multiple, means to multiply out. So I need to take 4 times 1, which is 4. 4 times 2, what's that? 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. I'm going to run out of room. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 9 is 30. I forgot 8. 32 and then 36. I was jumping ahead to my next number. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to multiply out. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, so least common multiple, I'm looking for the lowest number that these two digits have in common. I have just hit upon it. It is 36. So, I'm going to need an extra sheet of paper to do this assignment, and you might too, unless you've printed off a multiplication table off of the internet with your co-teacher's permission. So I'm going to come down here to number 2. So I'm finding the multiples of 3 and 4. And you're multiplying times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5 in order. And then you're trying to figure out which multiple do they have in common. The lowest number, the least common multiple, hence the whole LCM thing. So let's try this. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. I'm just going to go there for both numbers and see what happens. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, now I need to check my list and see if I've got anything that they have in common yet. No. Oh, here we go. So my LCM for 3 and 4 is the number 12. You're going to work through this either using a multiplication table, which is fine, or listing out the multiples and finding the lowest, the least common multiple and filling in your answers for reteaching 112. In number 10, you're doing the same thing. They just make it look a little bit more serious. They're saying the denominators of 3/8 and 7/10 are 8 and 10. What is the least common multiple of 8 and 10? So you would just do the same exact thing. Don't let those fractions scare you. So good luck. You're doing a great job.